Many people ask me, Peter, why does strategy not work? We spend time thinking about things, we think we craft good strategies, but in essence they don't happen. I want to offer you 6 reasons why strategy fails. And it goes back to our drive chain. We can use a drive chain to depict these sort of things. So number 1 is that we don't understand where our market is going to. We do not understand that future context fully, created by the world changing, the country changing, or our market changing. Number 2 is that we formulate the strategy too tightly. We believe there is only one route to the future. So in other words, where we want to go to, we have a route map that you do not deviate from. And as we know, that doesn't work. You need to create wriggle room. We need to understand that strategy doesn't happen in a straight line. It does meander. But as long as we have a very firm GPS of where we're going, and that is clear, and we have very clear boundaries as to what we're not going to do, we will then be able to move forward. If we create it too rigidly, there's only one way to the future, our strategy will fail because the unexpected always happens. Number 3, if our stakeholders are not aligned. Very simple. If the stakeholders are different agendas, it's going to make it extremely difficult for the strategy to be implemented because they have different demands in the organization and will say no at inappropriate times. Number 4, the lack of leadership or the lack of appropriate leadership. And that is leadership that is both understanding where the world is going, has the courage to put the capabilities in place, understands the values and purpose of the organization are being held, has the ability to take stakeholders with them, and actually creates the strategic agenda and initiates the ongoing change that's required. Number 5, if our capabilities are inappropriate, if our capabilities are stuck or not moving, if our capabilities are old world, if our capabilities are not contemporary to where the market is going to, not just state of the art for today, we will find it difficult to operate. Structures inappropriate, systems, technology, capital, skill sets, all things that need to be dynamic and shifting and moving. And the 6th one is a critical axle. If there's no sense of purpose, if there's no sense of values and we're not living by those, the organization becomes very, very confused. No common objective, no common sense of where we're going. The organization will flounder. It's really interesting that Jim Collins in his book, How the Mighty Fall, talked about organizations that once were great and have now lost the plot. And in almost every case, those are organizations that lost that ethos, that lost that sense of purpose, that the people in the organization didn't know who we are and what we stand for. If any of those 6 are absent, it gets manifest in crisis management and your tactical wheel and minimum implementation of strategy. It's not what we've strategized, it's what we're capable. Those 6 all need to be in play and optimally done for your strategy to have the optimal chance of being realized.